Hello, beautiful souls. So glad you're here. I hear welcome to my nightmare. Interesting. So lots going on astrologically. There you go.
Where's the pitchfork? I couldn't find one in the shed.
Elias should be helping you. Okay. There wasn't one in the shed? Are you sure? Even in the back corner?
I looked again, but I didn't see one.
If Grandpa might have one, we should go get it. You probably shouldn't do it without a pitchfork.
I know, it's hard without a pitchfork.
Yep.
I can't breathe, it's so hot.
Elias needs to be out helping you. Cleaning the chicken coop. Cleaning the chicken coop. Alright, beautiful and amazing souls, welcome to my sacred space. I'm here for everybody's highest and best good. Anything in every energy, you can keep that shit. If you welcome me in your energy, it is my intent to bring the highest and best messages for you at this time. Alright, we have lots going on. She's sleeping? Okay.
Should I just wait then?
Yeah, go ahead and maybe grab some of the scrap. Getting the yard ready for fall. Alright, we have Chiron in retrograde, the wounded healer, which is Chiron. We have Uranus that goes into retrograde on Monday, the full moon on the 31st, the blue moon, absolutely love it. Venus moves direct finally in 12/12, lots of good stuff in that space. And then Venus goes into retrograde in on September 4th. Interesting. So, we're going to channel some messages for the space before we do any tarot. I've kind of already been sitting in this space, of course I have, but there's some interesting messages when it comes to the Chiron energy. And this full moon is really, really big when it comes to our rebirth. It's the last full moon of the zodiac chart. It is in Pisces, and it being a blue moon and a super moon means it's super, super highlighted. Now with Chiron going in retrograde yesterday, there's a huge aspect to the wounded healer. This also ties in with Venus coming out of retrograde. There's things that are asking to be seen within us. Our addictions are coming up, our illusions are coming up, our fears are coming up. Now, as we come up to this full moon, this is going to be a huge time for purging. And I don't mean to say that in like a woo-woo way. I mean our fears, our toxicities, our old habits, like our old addictions. These things are coming up in our energy to be seen. Also, Mercury's in retrograde. And with Venus coming out of retrograde, we're breaking free from old aspects of relationships, the way we hold on to the relationships, the way we create relationships, and I mean both sexual and platonic, both and friendship relationships. Like there's a huge aspect to freeing yourself, freeing the way you love. Hello, gorgeous. Freeing yourself from the shackles of past love. Freeing yourself from the way you held on to wounding within the masculine and feminine within you from past relationships. And with Pisces, there's a lot of past life energy that's happening. There's going to be a lot of dreams coming forward. So really pay attention to any symbols that come forward, dreams that are being prepared. We're still working through the last bit of this maze, especially when it comes to this Pisces full moon. So it's really important to remember who you are and where you're going. Chiron being in retrograde is going to bring up all of those old woundings, all of those insecurities, and there's a lot happening energetically that is bringing frustration. I hear abandonment, anger, old pains. Like I just want to cry for a lot of the energy because there's so much coming through in the space of your own old wounding that is coming through. With Uranus in retrograde, that's going to bring forward that huge freedom energy. So where are you trying to break free from your old self, from your restrictions, from your limiting beliefs? It's really, really important to hold yourself accountable for where you are in your life and where you want to go. This is a huge time for making changes for yourself, making changes for the life that you desire and the life that you want to step out of. So I ask you again, who do you want to become? Who are you and what do you want in life? Because if you're not making the changes to put that in for yourself, then you're not going to grow. And you'll be stuck in wounding. And I don't just mean stuck in wounding. I mean these things continue to come up, to be seen, to be healed, to be loved, to be released. So this is a huge, huge opportunity for us to really see us as we are, because it's going to be illuminated with the super full moon. Everything's going to be illuminated. I say it again, our wounds, our victim mentality, our lack mindsets, our fear-based thought processes, our addictions. All of these are going to come up. The way we hold on to relationships, our codependencies, our fears, our fear of being seen, our fear of being touched, our fear of being heard, like our fear of being expansive is going to come up, especially with Jupiter going into retrograde. So we're being asked to expand through these limitations within ourselves, through the illusions that we hold on to, through the fear-based thoughts that we hold on to, through the old addictions that we're afraid of getting stuck back into. So fear of repeat patterns, like these are going to come up really big right now, really, really big right now. So really make sure you're sitting in self-care. Really, really make sure you're using your self-care. Really, really, really cannot highlight that enough. Okay, with Venus, super fucking sexy. She comes out of retrograde in Leo at 12 degrees. This is a huge, huge number for truth. And where we're being separate from things within our lives, things within our relationships, and how we make connections. How we can get past our comfort zone, trusting ourselves and trusting in relationships. Really learning to trust on a deeper level. Learning to trust ourselves. Learning to trust each other. Learning to be expansive and vulnerable and be comfortable in that. Really learning to be in a form of love. Be expansive in love without shame or guilt or fear. So a huge aspect of this is also rising Kundalini energy, honoring our sexuality, honoring our fucking divine sexuality, and using that for our own growth. No longer destabilizing ourselves, stepping out of fear and shame and guilt, but stepping into our sacred sexuality, stepping into our fucking empowerment. It's time to rise. Stepping into this space of our own growth, our own expansion, where we are wanting to expand beyond our current situation. These are huge highlights for this time, and it's so fucking powerful. I really love the Chiron energy because we really get to see where we have grown and where we still need to do the work. Or where we are still keeping ourselves small, where we are staying hidden. Very beautiful, very beautiful. When Jupiter is in retrograde, it's really a time for growth. Assessing your needs, assessing your job, your career, your own spiritual gifts, your development, and pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone. Pushing yourself out of your comfort zone so you can expand into something new. So you can expand into something that your soul has been seeking. A new part of your evolutionary journey. So if you're looking for a breakthrough, it is coming. Now is the time. I absolutely love the Uranus energy too, because it's always a time for freedom and a time for rebirth. And it being with this blue moon and this full moon in Pisces, it is super fucking sexy, because where are you seeking freedom still? Where are you trying to set yourself free? Where are you holding yourself back and keeping yourself small? It is really, really important to see your own fears and limitations, limiting mindsets and beliefs, so you can expand beyond them. We are here to change the face of this earth through our experiences, through our love, and through the things that we are doing in our daily fucking actions. Now is the time to push past those and to expand into a new version of ourselves, to a new version of the things that we've been working on all fucking year long. And it was also highlighted what happened last year at this time. What were we closing out? Like, especially for my light workers, what have we been closing out? For the ones that have been doing the work, that have been stepping into their spiritual gifts, stepping into their mastery, stepping into this ascension process, head fucking on, fearlessly. What were you doing last year at this time? Because it's going to come into a conclusion. Also, there is huge aspects to the dream realm, to our soul's journey, and like the 15-year, the 8-year mark, so a huge closing cycles, especially with Jupiter going into retrograde and Uranus as well, closing a lot of those old cycles that are still in our energetic field, that are still in our blueprint, that are still in our chakra system. So when it comes to our past lives and the things that we have done in this life, it is closing out. So that gives a huge victory energy, a huge valor energy, a huge nobility for your own journey. So make sure you're really looking at how far you've come, all the work that you've put in. Really take an honest assessment of yourself, your goals, where you are, where you've been, what you've made it through, because you're fucking awesome. Let me just say that. And then you can see where you're still needing to give yourself love, where you're still needing that growth, where you're still needing that expansion, where you're still needing to give yourself some love through the wounding, through the victim mentalities within ourselves. A lot of us have really stepped out of that space and have really stepped into owning our power, really stepped into owning our sexuality, our divinity, stepping into our fucking power. And sometimes that's still uncomfortable, but we're being pushed past that even further, even deeper. It's very, very exciting. Especially for those who are doing the work. Like, those of us who have been doing the work and we're really stepping into a new aspect of ourselves, a new part of our lives, this is going to be huge. And it's going to be beautiful. This fall time is really going to bring forward a huge, I hear, evolutionary factor. Conclusions. Especially when it comes to old relationships, mindsets, belief systems, like conclusions. So ending contracts, ending cycles, ending addictions. Anytime Uranus goes into retrograde, if you want to stop an addiction, that's the time to put that out into the ethers and saying, fuck no, I'm not doing that anymore. To write it on a piece of paper and burn it, step on it, step into it, step over the fire of your own transgression to step into who you truly are. So if you really want to step out of any sort of addiction or fear-based mindset or victim mentality, Uranus is the time to do it. And with Jupiter right behind it is amplifying all of these opportunities for us. We really get to see where we're still needing to do the work, which is so daunting at this point. I'm stepping out of that aspect and stepping into how we're making changes. Yes, I love that. So we're stepping out of where we need to do the work and stepping into how we can make changes. We have done the fucking work, my friends. We have done the work. And it is a little daunting because we get over it. So we've put these things in place for us. We've developed our root system to the place of stability so we can grow. Now it's time to grow. Now it's time to, and I don't mean springtime grow, I mean environmentally grow. Lifestyle changes, growth. New homes, new jobs, new careers, like growth in your own existence. To become the person that you have been working towards. Alright, let me just channel some of that first. That was very, very beautiful messages. We're going to burn some of this. Chiron's going to bring a huge inner child completion. Oh, wow, that's awesome. I hear inner child completion. They're showing me a huge, huge rebirth, like coming through the birth canal. It's been painful through this summer because we're being pushed out of the birth canal. We, like, living a whole new life, a whole new stage of yourself. a whole new existence of yourself. For those who have been doing the work, congratulations. We are stepping into a whole new way of living. I hear, we're being patient while we appease the masses. And I see a circle with a triangle upside down, like a huge illusionary aspect being broken. We're about to step out into a huge, huge, huge way, and we've been practicing and practicing and practicing and working towards this for a long time, like 3 solid years. So really acknowledge that for yourself. See how far you've grown and honor how far you've come, how far you've pushed out of your comfort zone to go towards the goals that you've been working towards as the spiritual master that you are, because it's about to really step loose. I hear step loose. Venus is going to bring some beautiful, beautiful freedoms when it comes to the heart space and the solar plexus. Really taking our power back as the sovereign individuals that we are, from the higher masses, from the destruction of the outside forces. So we're really stepping into the healed aspect of ourselves, the empowered aspects of ourselves. They cannot keep us hidden anymore. We're about to step out in a huge way, and it's going to bring a huge heart activation and a solar plexus activation and a realignment to your goals. So really stay steady with what you're working towards. Don't allow yourself to get too lost in any old addictions or thought processes or mental loops, because it's going to bring you a new profound movement. A new profound movement. Venus is really congratulating us in a huge, huge way. This last retrograde for her, we really came through old relationship paradigms. Really came through how we connect with old relationships, how we're letting them go, who we were then and who we are now. Really stepping out of the victim, codependent, narcissistic relationship status within ourselves, so we can step into a new divine unfoldment within our relationships and within the way we love. And anytime we're attracting narcissistic relationships, there is something narcissistic within ourselves or some way that we're treating ourselves in that space. So really I hear don't be elusive. When it comes to everything's a fucking mirror, and Jupiter and Pisces are really going to remind you that everything is a mirror. So if you're still in a space of victim mentality or narcissistic relationships, like there's some sort of trauma to heal within yourself, or there's some sort of narcissistic trait that you're holding on to. Now this could be like food narcissism. When you're shoving food down your throat because you're uncomfortable and you're in a traumatic mindset or energy, that you're still being a narcissist to your body. And it stems that deep. How we treat ourselves, how we treat our body as the things that we're reflecting in our life. So if we're stepping into a space of mastery, congratulations. But if you're stepping into a space of reflecting illusionary narcissistic traits, remember that it's something within you that is alluding to that energy, and it's time for you to see it clearly. Very beautiful, very powerful. Imniata, imniti, imnini, 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 imnini. Uranus is going to bring some very powerful tools, new tools for our toolbox. New tools for our toolbox, so new spiritual gifts, new spiritual unfoldment, especially when it's coupled with this Pisces energy. Uranus is going to bring us new spiritual gifts, soul life integrations, past life regressions, and we're going to connect to these new gifts within ourselves. So if something's unfolding within you, or I hear enchanting, or unlocking, they're showing me unlocking in the heart space, solar plexus. Again, remember that's the center of our Merkaba. If there's something unlocking within yourself, allow it to unfold. So bring yourself peace and harmony and grace and acceptance while you close out these cycles within yourself and really bring forward your new you. Your new attributes, your new tools, your new spiritual gifts, your new understandings. These dreams that are coming forward are messages for you for a reason. So really honor the space where you are and where you've been. I hear enchantments again. This is going to be some beautiful, beautiful energy for enchanting yourself, enchanting a new lover, enchanting your current lover, enchanting your career. So be in a space of enchantment, because it's bring forward some magic, passion, sexuality within your life, within your encouragements, within whatever it is that you're doing within your life. This is going to make it more magical. This is going to be a space of peace and harmony and understanding, but you have to first fulfill the baggage that you're letting go of so you can step into this enchanting space of harmony, luminosity. Beautiful. I see the 2 of diamonds, which is very interesting. And like I hear unfoldment, unbreaking, unbreakable, unbreaking. There's a huge Sirius energy in this space. So like Syrian star system, Sirius energy, how it is that you're connecting to that, and energetic upgrades within yourself, within your DNA. There's also a huge aspect to your Earth clone, with your Earth clone wisdom, and how your avatar playing out in the Earth scene. Very interesting. Okay. There's some huge energy coming from the Mantis Beings. They're really bringing us. Oh, I love that. They like really hang out really close to Uranus. They're bringing us a message of breaking through the things that we've been working on, but bringing forward a slow peace within this energy. They're really showing me the space where you've been working on things, like diligently working on things. There's like a huge I hear a huge energetic, thank you. A huge energetic code upgrade. You guys are so beautiful. Their energy is so strong. I hear don't be elusive. I see Ashtar and the Palladians. A new energetic race will be born within the realms of synchronicity. A new energetic race will unfold within you. So allow your solar plexus to rest in the space of the divine while you go through these energetic upgrades. For it is time for new downloads. It is time for the unfoldment of this new diagram within you. As the diaphragm retracts, you will see a new energy of peace unfold within your consciousness, dear ones. Remember that you are the walkers of the gatekeepers. You are the walkers of this realm that witness and unfold within you and around you. The energy that you share is divine. As you go through these energetic uploads and upgrades, remember that you are divine. A new way of speaking will come soon, dear ones, for we know that the energetic codes within the human language has been segregated, has been cut off from the divine, and it is time for new upgrades to take place within the throat space and the way you speak your human words, for it is very limiting to the higher realms of consciousness that you've been connecting to. We see how far you've come and how much you've worked. Know that these energetic codes are to help you upgrade and to be a new, strong understanding for your unfoldment into inner peace, higher consciousness, and love. It is time to bring forward these energies of peace within your consciousness. It is time to hold on to this space as the new root systems that you are now creating for yourselves. As we connect to a new Gaia, to a new energy, to a new frequency, it is through you that these energies are lived. They are no longer forbidden. It is time to allow this to unfold within you, to unshackle yourself from the space of fear and pain. It is the mindset that keeps you in these locked spaces. And as you free your consciousness, these things will come forward through you, through your new energetic understanding, and through the elements of peace within your energetic system. As the human body recalibrates to these activations, to these upgrades, your mind will change. Figuratively, fiercely, your mind will change, and the energetic codes in which you are able to connect will bring you a new understanding, a heightened sense of consciousness, a heightened sense of understanding. As you grow through these trying times, it is important for you to remember that self-care is, of course, the most important aspect to this growth. To trust your guides and trust in the unfoldment of these energetic peace codes that are coming through your consciousness at this time. Know that we are Aztec, and we are the energetic codes that help you upgrade into your highest realm of consciousness. For now, we leave you with much peace as it unfolds within you, beautiful beloved souls. Thank you. Very beautiful. Very beautiful, very powerful. Beautiful. They're showing me old earth codes shattering like black smoke. Earth codes shattering within the root system. So all the work that we've been doing in our root system has finally and actually allowed the consciousness to be grounded into a new level, a new layer of the earthly systems. I've been working very closely with Mama Gaia this last little while, and she's bringing forward some beautiful time capsules, a energetic understanding for a heart space to see in another light, as an empath sees, as a light worker sees, as a beautiful divine one of a heart space sees. These codes are awakening within the root chakras, within the earthly chakra system that is trying to upgrade at this time. She is bringing forward some beautiful, beautiful systems for us to recalibrate ourselves, recalibrate our energy, and recalibrate our understanding in the way we connect to her and the way we connect to the ethers. It's almost time. It's almost time for us to really step into this newness, to step into what we've been working towards. It's almost time to step into these energetic codes that we have been unleashing within ourselves. As with any energetic codes and upgrades, it comes when our body is ready, not when our consciousness is ready, not when our soul is ready, when our body is ready. Your body has to be ready for these upgrades before you can step into this higher realm of yourself, before you can step into the empowerment of what you've been creating in your soul's mission. There's a huge aspect to stepping into the soul's mission and then and bringing it into an aggregation, interesting. Bringing it into a space of conclusion, fulfillment, of wholeness. But your body has to be ready for the energetic codes of you to step into your power and fulfillment, to step into your wholeness, to step into the creation of who you truly are. It's really important to allow yourself, your body, the time it needs to adjust to these upgrades. We've been working through the wounding of the masculine and feminine. You must let go of the wounding of the masculine that holds on to the must achieve, must go, must work hard, must do, because this is blocking your energetic upgrades for both the divine masculine and the divine feminine within your beautiful vessels. This is bringing you a huge illusion breaker when it comes to how you achieve things. It doesn't have to be earned. These are blessings for you in the moment you are born. So allow yourselves to really step into who you are. Step into who you've been becoming. Step into what you've been creating. It's important for you to know your limitations and for you to know what you're capable of so you can push beyond your limitations. Beautiful. Thank you, Mama Gaia. I hear new pandemic. I hear new pandemic. I hear new genetic upgrades and genetic codes. I see cloning happening very, very clearly. Unfulfilled path of the dark ones is unfolding in a way that is unseen to the nations. They will not overtake you. They will not overtake us. We have already won. It's already so. It's already written in the sands of time. So trust yourself, trust your soul in the unfoldment of your mastery while you step into your soul's destiny, while you step into your purpose, while you step into your mastery. And purpose is too shallow of a word. While you step into what you were created for here on this earth. Your soul has codes that is bringing you new messages, new downloads, new gifts, and it is time for you to unfold in the space and the energetic codes that are available for you at this time. Trust your soul, trust your body, trust yourself. If you step into something that you've never seen before, it is time for these energetic upgrades to take place. We cannot hold back any longer. For some, this will hurt. For others, this will be very easy. Trust your body as this unfolds within your genetic codes. Do not become complacent about the things that are unfolding for you now. Now is not the time to backpedal or sidestep. Continue preparing yourselves as you have done, because it is time to unfold in the energetic peace that you've been creating. As the pieces return back to you, remember that you are divine, dear ones. Beautiful. Beautiful. They're so proud of us. Hello, beautiful. So beautiful. If you could feel what I feel when they are channeling through me, they are so proud of us. Like we are so close to that breakthrough, to that threshold, to that space that we've been creating for ourselves. We have done the work and it is going to show. Do not second guess yourself. Do not doubt yourself. Do not doubt yourself. Now is not the time to sidestep. That was very, very clear, beautiful messages. I don't know what the meaning is of the clones and like the genetic codes. They're showing me, oh, okay, so they're showing me like when the DNA upgrades, it's something that's unlocking within the ancestry, but within both your star system and earthly ancestries. Like something's going to unfold and unlock within the DNA, within your genetics. Oh, wow, that's interesting. There's going to be a lot of body changes, a lot of physical changes, a lot of ailments being healed and removed. And some who still have blocked energy and a lot of fear within their energetic system, there's going to be a lot of ailments placed. So it's working through this new energetic codes and upgrades. When it comes to genetics, there's a certain strand of DNA that they're about to unlock, or that we are about to unlock within these codes.